And we're back. Welcome back, everybody.
We are standing in front of
The part wall.
the wall of P1 parts. You guys have asked us some good questions.
Yeah.
Like every time we do a video, this is kind of in the background, and most of the questions are, so
What is all of this stuff? Yeah.
what's in the boxes? So we're gonna go check out the boxes. We do have a spreadsheet. We're not gonna show you the spreadsheet because that's boring. There's over 1,500 parts, and I'm not talking like nuts and bolts. We're talking like tiny little piece of wire that goes between harness and rear brake light.
Connectors and everything in between. We'll go through brakes, all of the fun stuff too. We'll focus on the fun stuff,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, and it's kind of a funky, it's a dog's breakfast of a collection of parts, because you've got stuff from VP4, we'll cover that, the actual parts, interior, exterior. Then you've got
12C parts.
some 12. Yeah, well, we put those.
We've talked about that.
We banished those.
Yeah.
They're in the graveyard. We'll go get them when needed. But just P1 parts, like actual. Then we have a bunch of stuff we bought through Apex Spares.
Correct. Yep.
And then there's some stuff that we just bought from like dudes on
Reddit,
eBay.
yeah, Reddit, eBay,
Yeah,
Instagram.
exactly.
We were like, thank you, all of you guys. That was great.
McLaren Life. There was like a dude in Norway that had the exhaust on his wall as art. So there's that. So we got a lot of parts. So we're gonna kind of go like, we'll go like east to west here and just kind of start. We want to start in the, what do you
We'll
think?
break it. I love the plan. We'll break it down for you guys, and let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, what do you got there?
This is a headlight, which
All right.
we have two, so we can't break these. But turns out, so this is a P1 headlight, which is ridiculously expensive, but we're going for the OEM build. But what do we know about these?
Well, I actually know two things about this, which is kind of fun. The first thing is that mechanically this is identical to a 675. The only difference is that the 675 has a little badge on it that says 675. Funny, and then these are also the US spec headlights, correct?
Yes, I believe this would be different in if it was a European spec, right?
Correct, because your VP4 has Euro specs. So fun little fact about that. But this is more interesting.
This is way more interesting.
Yeah.
So we got this right here is a dashboard. This is not.
How did we get this? Walk through the story.
Well, this is not a VP. This is not from VP4. So this we didn't have a dashboard. Totally randomly, someone had their P1. I have no idea why. We know this person. He's brilliant, amazing. But someone spec'd out their P1 with a tan leather interior.
But I don't know how McLaren didn't just replace the leather. They gave a whole new dash instead.
Yeah, it was like.
So it was like, oh, you want brown leather? Here's a dash instead. So we'll take your dash.
Who would put tan in a P1?
Yeah, that is an interesting choice.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're going to take this dash out, and we'll kind of give you a 360 view of it. So
we're doing that right now?
Yeah,
maybe we cut the video part of doing that.
No. We're doing this thing.
We're doing it live. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
God.
pick it up. Don't break it.
Don't break it.
The carbon fiber on this dash is like
So
wafer
thin. It's literally like a piece
so
of
let's
paper.
just hold it. Hold it. There we go. Let's flip it
Okay.
over. Keep
Oh,
going.
We're doing it live, everybody.
There you go. So you can get kind of a good look at like where all the components, so where the instrument cluster mounts and airbags, heat, AC, so the HVAC stuff.
We have
all
airbags, right?
What?
We have airbags, right?
Oh yeah, we got tons of airbags.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got that. So pretty cool. But this, as you can see, it's kind of dusty, but we actually had the leather refinished. This
And
was tan.
dyed black, which looks great.
Yeah, it looks really good, as it should. Like, is there another color? Okay, so up here, lots of trim components. So it turns out when you buy a tub from McLaren, you don't need door sills. So we bought these extra ones.
It was totally unnecessary.
We had them all. We had a gloss finish done on the carbon. And by the way, if you get a good look at this, this is what we're shooting for finish-wise on the tub itself. So this level of gloss, like, why would you cover this up?
It's a great question.
And Captain America shield.
Oh, it's also just the inside to our doors, which is kind of fun. How did we get these? Were these also part of the? I believe this was part with the dash.
Those were dash and door.
Okay, yeah. Here, come
inserts.
take a look at this, which is kind of cool. Full complete assembly here.
I know,
I'll try to.
It's dusty, but
Yeah,
but
it's all
this-
dusty,
So
but-
this we had dyed. I think you can actually. There's little peaks of what the
Little
color.
peaks of brown leather poking
yeah,
through
there's
here.
a good
Yeah,
little piece of
right in that
crappy
little corner
brown
there.
right there.
And my
But-
favorite part is that McLaren uses glue for everything.
Yeah, it's just like if you want to
It's
know like
great.
how all this stuff is attached, lots of glue. So up there, that's just undercarriage carbon fiber. So for the entire undercarriage of the P1. And then we showed you guys these in a video, so please look at this. These are the super arches. There's the rears and then the fronts over there. Right here is the bumper. So this we've already had. So this we had glossed and then PPF'd. So that's done.
There's no more
These should
dead
be labeled. They're not.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Okay, so right here this is all interior trim.
More interior trim.
Yeah, well, that's the
Sitting right-
underside. So if you want to know like where the iris system mounts, so that's like interior electronic heat,
Any
AC.
controls,
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
This is the underside of it. That kind of mounts like this into the tub. So we have that. And then these are just some interior components. And most importantly, we have visors.
Yes. All right. What do we
Oh,
got?
there's the steering wheel.
Oh, best part. And speaking of
Well, actually,
backside,
before we do the steering wheel, so here's front side. So this one is new. This is not VP4, so we had to acquire a new one. So we got a new.
it was kind of jank. Yeah, our
This is
VP4
where the
one.
iris is. Yeah, it was pretty janky. Everything was kind of wasted. The VP4 one of these, they had, I guess, not quite decided what the production would be.
Yeah, they did a lot of tinkering on it.
Yeah, so anyway, this is brand new. We sent another one. We had 3. We sent one to Tavarish. And then this one is just going to be iris system mounted. Kenny, bust out the steering wheel.
Oh, here we go. P1 steering wheel.
P1
Boom.
steering wheel.
Nice. Yeah, this was pretty exciting. And just as satisfying with these clicks, McLaren always nails it. Oh yeah, and then we got our little turn indicator and everything. Lots of fun.
Yeah, got that
This will
on
go
eBay.
on eventually. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm morbidly curious how you found this on eBay, but we'll
And then even little things like we have, these are the covers for the speakers, audio system insert. Why they're all in this box together, I don't know. Kenny,
seats.
okay. What's the story behind these seats?
Well,
Where
these
did-
are VP4 seats.
These
so-
are the OG VP4 seats.
Yeah, they were in surprisingly rough shape for interior componentry, which was weird.
Well, and really nice too. I mean, they're
Nice, but I mean,
yeah.
this down here, we had to have all of this refinished, which was interesting.
yeah, like literally. So the seat. Well, so first of all, I mean, it's actually it's Alcantara, very nice, and then we've got carbon fiber backs.
Yep.
So this is like, I don't know if they had kind of not decided what to do with if they had the final seats yet or not. So these are definitely not the same as like production P1 that we have over there. But even things like the seat mount, it was just basic cut steel and it wasn't finished. So by the time we got our hands on it, it was just completely rusted over.
Yeah.
So we had them cleaned, we sandblasted all the rust off, and then we had them powder coated, nice and black.
They
So
look
that we
great.
did.
Ready
So
for more action.
Now let's get these kind of
Yeah.
organized
let's
here.
move
'Cause
that back.
very expensive, don't want to break. Okay, and then we've got the rims. Now these are OGs. They have been powder coated.
And new rubber. We didn't leave 12-year-old rubber on them, but when we got them originally, came with 12-year-old rubber, which was pretty wild.
Yeah, but we got new tires on this. But if you watch the Top Gear episode, these would be the rims on the one with P1. These would be the ones on that car.
Yeah, I mean, the tires we had gotten originally were like deep fried cooked. So they were well driven. Yeah.
Okay, this is roof. So we're in the car, we're in P1. This
got
is
it.
like dome light, press the button. But you can, I mean, this is definitely.
I mean, we don't have the lights in there right now, but you get the idea. Principles
Yeah,
there.
what I love is these ridiculously tiny wires that look incredibly fragile.
You know, some little British guy in there was like, right, that looks good.
Exactly. But
Done.
this
What else do we have up
McLaren,
here?
blah de
Oh.
blah, made in France. This part made in France. I know they're dusty, but
Ooh,
I mean,
we have the rest of the interior trim.
we sure do. That's the cool thing.
Let's go take a
this
look.
This is pretty awesome because all this
Bye,
stuff
have a great time.
came out of VP4 is just extra. So you can imagine my enthusiasm when I was looking at whatever this was at the time going, let's just build a total second car because we have the little top carbon piece. But all these pieces, none of this is done in glossy. So if you remember how when we looked at the door insert, we're gonna get these things all glossified and then make them beautiful. We lost Kenny, by the way. He's like,
let's put this in the car. Let's just like dry fit it.
you wanna just see if that fits in the car? I guess we have to bring you this scheduled interruption because Kenny and his ADD wants to go test fit that. So let's go see if that actually fits in the inside of the tub. Yeah, so literally you have the carbon fiber tub and this piece and it just kind of like sticks on there. I mean,
Yeah, we still got to figure out what like goes in between. It's not like, you know, whipped cream or something like one of those cheese things. Like, I
well,
wonder what
there's
they
some
use.
insulation, but dude,
Sure.
honestly, like it's just foam. And then it just, the clip just snaps in there. I mean, it's literally, you're done.
It kind of is a Lego vibe, isn't it?
It is Lego vibe, but it's super
Yeah.
cool. So that one other piece we looked at goes here. This is wicked, man. It just kind of, see, it just really builds
It
itself.
just works.
Boom, sucker. This is all the hydraulics for the rear wing. Don't ask me why. I don't know. We have 3 hydraulic, you need obviously 2, left and right side, but we have 3 hydraulic setups.
For the wing.
Yeah, now this one right here, if you look down here, is a fully assembled one. So
That's
you've got
VP4s.
this is VP4s, and you've got like accumulator, blah, 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 la, la, la. So you've got the control system right here, all the hydraulics. And
These
then
are
you've
our
got the
new
wing.
ones.
Yep.
All their
So
machined glory.
the hope is that like
Kind of Frankenstein the 3.
3 sort of working make 2 working.
Yeah.
Let's keep looking at stuff. Okay, now we're getting into, go ahead and close that up. Let's just use this as a makeshift table. Boom. Okay, so this right here, these tiny little bad boys. So remember, the P1 has 5 radiators?
I think it's more than that, dude. I think
No,
it's
it's
like
5.
You sure?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you got left, right, rear, front. Yeah, because these would go in so in the front where you have the nostrils on the hood, these 2 small ones go through there, and they have 2 little fans that mount over them. And these were made, I believe, yep, we got 2 of them. These were made by Fab Speed.
I thought it was Renaissance for that and Fab Speed for the cats.
Maybe. We'll have to confirm that. It might
Yeah,
be
one of the-
Renaissance. But so those are custom made, high performance. And then Fab Speed definitely made
They made these. Heck
So
yeah.
these high performance downpipes, these are for the P1, tons of shielding on it. And so we got a couple of those
Super
bad
cool.
boys. And probably need a new one now. And then down here, you know, this just real quick, this is kind of interesting. So every single P1, or not P1, every single McLaren is going to have these massive aluminum ground wires.
Yeah. I think you mentioned these in the video. Yeah.
These are huge, right? So we got that. This right here, cross member, I know this is for the front, crash tube. Insulation, we've got the steering rack right there. That's P1 OEM.
Still a manual steering rack. We love
And
McLaren
then right
for
here,
that.
we had these, oh yeah, baby. We had these painted to match. So those are McLaren orange calipers.
Akabono, right?
Yes, Akabono. And then we've got in here, these are just fans, more carbon fiber. We have the body,
Ductwork,
non-body
everything.
wiring harness. Then here we've got aluminum shielding. This is the exhaust that came from a dude in Norway. Then what else do we have?
Undercarriage, discs, yeah.
Well, the
everything.
interesting thing on the rotors is we have new, oh, that's a fan. I know this is like an episode of Hoarders, but seriously, this has been ridiculous.
There's a lot of parts to this car.
Yeah, so we've got non-body wiring harness components.
I believe our discs are somewhere around here.
Yeah, those are rotors for a 911.
Oh yeah, we just have those.
Yeah, so we've got the rotors are somewhere.
I think they're near the underneath
You have
the
no
brakes.
idea how clean this garage is going to be when we build this car, because we're just going to get a bunch of
Everything's gonna be out of
stuff.
here.
Okay, so right here we've got, so these are rear tail lights and brake lights, and then you've got little pieces like the tiny P1 mesh. That's P1 right there. So we've got mesh to cover. Oh, there you go. And Kenny's coming by.
Help.
We're gonna let him do his thing. I'm not helping you, man.
It's so
You're-
heavy.
You're a young man.
Oh,
You can do it. And then right here we had this nice little plaque sent to us. This is from McLaren, which we think is cool. So a little bonus part.
Oh, they did that, right?
Yeah, they sent us this, and this was
was
like
really nice.
basically, this is all you need to put it together.
It's kind of a middle finger too of like, this is what it could look like when you get it done.
Right. I think the message was like, why didn't you just buy a P1? So there's that. So we have that. Kenny, go on. What's in there?
Most importantly,
Windshield wiper.
our one single windshield wiper. This is one of the OEM pieces that's not on any other McLaren, which is really annoying, is the one windshield wiper. So,
This thing is so stupid.
and expensive.
It's so difficult to find. So we
Yeah.
have that. So look, you guys, oh, wait, oh, do that one.
Oh, little oil cap.
Oil cap. We have the
Cool.
oil cap. Okay,
Neat.
so look,
That's fun.
you guys wanted to see what's in the boxes. Now, minus things like we have the windshield over there, which
This
we
is
can
a
show.
very rough overview.
It's a very rough overview, but there, when I'm not joking when I said we have like 1,500 parts, and I'm 100% certain we're going to be short on parts. But again, that's why we have the MP4, because the longer we do this, the more.
We're gonna need.
No, what do we know about the MP4?
Well, it's essentially a clone. I mean, you know what? We should paraphrase it a little bit nicer than that.
Not a clone.
It's not a clone.
It's an upgrade.
It is an upgrade, but
there's-
they do share, I'd say, around 70% of parts.
There's a lot of DNA. And I get it. McLaren was like, well, why would we reinvent a bolt?
Yeah.
Why would we reinvent
Well, it's not cost effective, right?
Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, so the P1, to be fair, it's not like upgraded MP4, but there's a lot of reuse of parts like wiper fluid reservoir. We do have a P1 reservoir, but you guys have seen it now. You've seen the wall of P1 and everything that we have gathered and collected minus the windshield. That's pretty anticlimactic. You'll see us when we're actually assembling that. And right now, our plan, just a quick update before we leave. So we're going to be working with McMedics, and we're going to get the all of the struts reconditioned, all of the front and rear suspension, not just suspension, but control arms, all that reconditioned.
All of it redone.
New bushings, new boots, the whole 9 yards. So we'll do all that, and we're going to get this thing to roller status quickly. But you have seen literally
A wall of P1 parts.
everything we got. So if we're missing something, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear. Or
I'm
if you
sure
have
we're missing a thing or two.
Okay, so the other thing is we are missing an ECU. We're trying to get some help from Tavares. So Tavares has a flooded ECU, but it's probably perfectly fine. I'm sure there's no salt, sand, or corrosion inside or out.
Definitely not. Yeah.
But Tavares is awesome. He's been super helpful. So we're trying to get our hands on that, number one. It's not a done deal, but that's what we're talking to him about. And then number two, we found out from Bosch, I guess, that the ECU on the MP4 and the ECU on the P1, minus the software configuration, same.
The exact same computer.
So
Yeah.
if we can flash from Tavares's to the MP4, theoretically we should be able to use an MP4 ECU. If not, then we can take the ECU out of my other P1 and flash that one. One way or another, we're going to have an extra ECU. We have the other control modules, not the ECU, but now
Saved a lot of money.
have a game plan. That's
Yeah.
right, because those things, like brand new, we're talking like 50, 100 grand kind of range, and that is like back-breaking. So we don't want to do that. But
For a computer, a bit much.
yeah, for like a $500 computer. So we're not doing that. So anyway, so we've covered it all. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Kenny, anything else?
That was it, you guys. Well, stay tuned on our next P1 update. We should have some fun stuff coming along with ECUs, getting the tub laminated, right? We should be ready to rock and roll pretty soon with you guys with the skateboard. So stay tuned with that. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.